Okay, I'm going to record so that those who aren't here can catch in on what's going on. Okay, so guys, I'm so excited. Seriously, I have been having so many aha moments that I have been waiting for, like literally been praying for these breakthroughs so that I can lead stronger and lead better. Because there have been so many times that I'm like, I don't even know what to do myself, let alone what to help my team to be able to do so that we have better retention, so that we have more growth, more duplication taking place. But finally, my brain's working and God's just providing all these different ideas and trainings are falling into place. So what I am wanting to do with you guys, okay, first of all, I know it's really humid in here, so if I seem out of breath, I am. I can't breathe. I should have turned on the air. I know that I'm leading a volunteer army. We say this all the time. So as we go through this, just think about all this could mean for you, for the people on your team. And I want to know if you will do this with me, okay? Is it the right time for you? If not, then we'll come alongside when the time is right. But you're here. You showed up, and I love that. Thank you for hopping on. So what I'm wanting to do over, I want to say the next 4 weeks, but we will start on the 9th, September 9th. Every Monday night, I want to have a Zoom with you guys, and it's going to be called Gold Mastermind Series. So what I'm getting the name of this from is a video series that Brooke Hemingway and Christy Jex did. These two are phenomenal diamond leaders. Like, I love the way that they think. And so as I was listening to this video series, it is exactly what I've been wanting to try to get through so that we have not necessarily a system, but something that helps us to know the process, like what to do, when to do it, and how to go about our daily, weekly, monthly routines. So it's really developing habits so that it can be duplicated to our leaders and down, because we want to develop leaders. So this is me right now pouring into you guys because I want to help you develop your leadership skills. And you can't do that if I'm not sharing with you what I've learned, because that's something that I don't think that I've passed on very well, because I didn't realize the amount that I have learned. It just kind of happens, you know? Or I have my people skills are just who I am. How do I share how to do that? It's just who I am. But there are different ways that I can share with you guys in order to be able to help you develop your own personal people skills and your own personal leadership skills, because we each have our own sets of skills and strengths to bring to the team. And I really, really want to utilize each of you and how you can lead your people, our people, lead all together. So what this will mean is there's going to be a video. It is about an hour long. Each one is about an hour long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you all 4. There's only 4 videos, okay? I'm going to send you all 4 tonight so that you can watch them on your timeline. But what I'm going to do is each week we're going to have one that we're focusing on. So I'm going to send them all. If there's any of you that are like, whoo, I got 4 hours, I'm going to watch them all right now. I know that's every one of us, but I'm going to send them weekly for the one that I really want you to focus on. But this isn't just, hey, watch this video. This is, watch this video by Sunday night. You have that whole time, that whole week, basically. And then I have to make sure that I'm describing this well. Sometimes writing is easier. Then Monday night, we're going to discuss the video, our own takeaways, our own aha moments, and what we will then be applying for the week ahead. So it's watching the video, discussing what we learned from it, and then I want to work with you guys throughout the week. Not just, hey, go do this, but I'm literally going to work with you. So if that means scheduling a Zoom to go through your downline and be like, okay, what can you tell me about this person? What can you tell me about this person? So that we know how to connect with each of them, where they are at, and how we can work together to give them the best results that they possibly could have. I want our team to be so others focused, so people focused, that there's not even a chance of anyone going, oh, you're just going for a rank up, because we are so focused on everyone else that those rank ups are just taking place. It's going to be more organic because what we will be doing is going to be solid and duplicatable, and people are going to know that they are cared for and valued. And I think that sometimes amongst the hype and the momentum, that gets lost, even though we don't want it to. And that's what I want to bring back around. So, yes. And if you guys, anyone has something they want to add, feel free to let me know. So it will be the Monday Night Leaders Zoom every Monday at 9 at the same time. I will record every one of them because life happens, okay? So let me see. So yes, we'll be working on developing people skills, connection. I need more connection with you guys. That trip that I just got back from, with the little bit of face-to-face time that I had with everyone, that just fueled my fire, because it made me go, that was fun. Like, being able to be around you guys was priceless, even though it was only a short time with Lacey. But that's what I want. I want connection. And if we can schedule those local events together, if we can schedule those online events, or just chat on Zoom, if we can find our ways to have face-to-face time, that's what I want, because that's the connection. So that we can just talk life even. It doesn't have to be business all the time. The leadership development, and then the weekly and monthly habits. This is really going to be something that is going to help us to be consistent in order to be able to see the areas that need our focus, okay? And because we will be consistent with our follow-ups and having a more connective type of approach, then our team is going to see that we truly value their results, not just the points that we make from them ordering. Okay, that's very, very critical. How to use your virtual office. This is something that I am literally learning something new, like every week. Something new about how to check. Like today, all of a sudden I went, oh my word, there are so many people on our team that are this close to easily earning $100 cash and a bottle of hemp oil, which, let me just say, is part of the reason why I'm so on point right now. I'm like, bring it. But I want you guys to know how to get in your virtual office and to see what needs attention. If we're not in there, or if we don't know how to be in there, then it's hard to know how to utilize it. And so if I can share that with you guys and teach you what Wendy's been teaching me, then we're all going to be able to pass that along. And before you know it, we're going to have solid retention, because we're going to know what needs our attention. Attention. And here's one of the big things that I really want to work with you guys on. When I ask if you are all in, it does not mean that I am expecting you to work constantly, nonstop, only have plexus brain. I have struggled with that because I am so passionate about growing my business, but that's not healthy. It's not healthy. So what I mean by all in is when you have that chunk of time that you've determined you're going to work in the day, You are intentional. You are all in that time frame, and you get done what you need to get done. And in order to be able to do that, we first have to plan the night before so that we know come the time that we're all in, we can easily just go. You just go down the list. And it simplifies, but it helps keep your focus and intentionality there. Let's see. Any questions so far? Nope. All right. Let me know if you have any. So harmony, that's what that's all about. The harmony of keeping a good, there's no such thing as balance. There's not, only in our health with plexus. So the top 4 topics of these videos, the first one talks about ranking up and retention. They did these videos that I believe in May. So they were getting ready to go into April with all the big breakups. Okay, wait, April, May, just kidding. I don't know my months. Sometime early in the year, before the big rank up months. I is smart, I is. So ranking up and retention is what it starts with, but there are so many snippets added into these videos, it makes me go, whoa, and they just get better as they go. The second one is follow-up fuels retention, and they talk about the mindset that we have within our follow-ups, and it's probably nothing that you haven't heard before, but the way that she's talking about it made me go, okay, I can see the difference that we all have done when I've read like different messages that have been sent. So that will be really good for us. The third one, paying the price in your business and seeing potential in others. That one is really good too. And that one talks about your mindset of being a business owner, not just doing a hobby. Do you see it as a solid business that you are in charge of? Or is it something that's like, when I get to it, I feel like doing it today. That's one talked about in that video. Then the fourth is how to get unstuck and multiply your team. I have to listen to that one yet. So I ran out of hours in my car. I couldn't listen to that one on the way home. So these are going to be really good topics, really good applicable trainings that we can all utilize at every level that we are at. So I really want to be able to schedule with you guys individual Zooms and just time, if I can do time in person, that'd be even better, to be able to go over your downline so that we know where everyone's at and what's going on with them and how we can help them. Hey, Alicia. Let me see here. So, this quote, I think I just shared this in the team page actually, but we first make our habits, then our habits make us. That is the whole, like, what type of habits do we have with our daily routines, with our thinking process, with our business routine? What type of habits have we developed? Because that's what makes us. So if we develop different habits that will help run our day smoothly, that's going to make a huge difference in the way that we can, I guess, grow and learn and really make the most of our time spent within our work and also with our family. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, I must be talking fast. I'm going to be tying in different things that we learned from the Gold Retreat each week with the different Zooms, because there's just a lot and I didn't want to just be like bam, 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 bam. I really want you guys to be able to think about it. But one of the things that made such sense to me, and I'm gonna attempt to describe it as well as Wendy did. So when you think of revenue, like money earned, think of a product bottle in my hand, okay? If I'm handing one to Tara, and I'm handing one to Carrie, and I'm handing one to Lacey, I'm moving that product, right? From me to them, I'm moving it. But if they don't do anything with it, then it stops. But if they pass it on, it continues to move. So recession happens when we stop moving the products, which means recession happens when we stop talking and sharing, or we stop following up and helping people to get those results. So that revenue, those earnings that we would be getting because we're sharing and we're continuing to move the products, is being stomped on if we stop talking about it. Does that make sense? I didn't get anywhere near what she said, described that as, but so having customers is really great. Having customers is really great, but the product pretty much stops with them unless they upgrade to become an ambassador. But ambassadors then can continue moving the products and sharing it. And the movement of the growth of our team comes from I'm getting distracted with all this camera movement here. Comes from growing our network with new ambassadors. Does that make sense? I think I just stumbled through that one. I think Tara's having some Wi-Fi issues. Oh, not that Tara. I'm gonna see if Wendy would actually do a little video of how she explained that so that I can share that with you guys, because the way she said it just made me go, oh. And I really want you to be able to really grasp it, and then be able to use that visual within your own mind. So each week I will be sharing different snippets from Gold Retreat. Hi, girls. These are the tour guides, if you look at Lacey's screen right now. So this is mostly what I wanted to talk about tonight, but I really want you guys to determine if you will be able to do this with me, if you're willing to do this with me. Alicia, I know you just hopped on. It's okay. It's okay. We're talking about doing a 4-week-long video series on Gold Mastermind, or Gold, what's it called now? What did I call it? Gold Mastermind series. Yeah. And so we're going to cover different topics specifically, but you can rewatch this video and catch all of that, or I can chat with you afterwards too. But it's going to be really good to help us be able to get into a routine, developing habits that are going to really grow our team strong. And I really, guys, as we end out this month, what I want you to be focusing on is who on your team is this close. I mean, yeah, it's like 2 days left, right? 2 days is a lot of time in Plexus world. Who is really close to re-ranking to silver? Who could dig in and help their team to qualify? We still have this special with the joyome and the necklace. We have the friends and family special going on. But more than anything, what we need to do as we connect with these individuals is asking where they're at with Plexus. Like their results, thinking through what did they join for, what are their health goals, and even asking them, can you update me on your health goals, your health needs? Are they the same as when you first joined? Have you achieved those goals? And if not, let's figure out why and let's get you results. And that might mean switching up the products that they started with. Think about how many people started with our combo of Slim and Metaburn and Block because of our huge momentum month where a lot of people were product testers. A lot of people needed to start with something different than that. Most of the people that joined under me, I connected with them as they went, and we determined what they needed to swap out, because most of them continued with Slim and Metaburn. Sometimes they were like, I'm going to hold off on the Metaburn, and they put other products in because they needed to address health issues before they were trying to get the weight loss goals. You guys have all heard that. But it's just being able to talk about the basics of the products, or including your sponsor in a three-way chat so that you can help figure out what is best for their needs. And if I'm in any three-way chats with you guys and I don't see it, feel free to private message me and say, hey, can you pop over in this chat? Because they get lost and I find them and then I'm like, I feel so awful. So don't let me miss them. I'm giving you that permission. And if I'm not able to get in there at that moment, I'll let you know. But that way you can be like, hey, she's like, I saw Carrie do with one of her ambassadors. Casey's traveling out of state right now, but she'll hop in here as soon as she can. That gave me peace of mind, because then she knew I was coming. I was going to help, but it was going to be a moment or a few days. But anyway, so does anyone have any questions or your own feedback or something that you're like, hey, can we like tuck this information in, because I'd really like to learn more about. Anyone? Y'all are so quiet. That's okay. I'll get you talking. You're gonna have so many aha moments. You're gonna be exploding like I am right now. Okay, so that is all I have for tonight, and it's 9:30, so we did awesome for time. So, bye. I love it when the little kids are there waving. So that's all for tonight. I will give you the videos in our chat. Oh, I also need to know who is for sure going to do this series with me so that I can put you in. Yes, I'm starting a new chat. A chat with a purpose and a timeline, because that is what we need, because they die. And then it's like, what's going on? It's driving me crazy. We're starting a new chat. And only those who are committed to this series are going to be in this specific chat, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm not wanting other people in there, but we have to narrow it down and be specific in order to make the most value happen within a chat. So when people are in a chat and they don't interact, it decreases the value. You see tons of people following along, but like I'm the only person talking. That's just an example. I'm not saying I'm only there are days there, but it's like it decreases the value, and it really makes a person go, well, okay, where'd everyone go? So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to start a new chat tonight. Actually, I'll give you till tomorrow, because I know some people haven't even watched this. So that's a wrap. And Carrie's falling asleep. All right, thank you guys for hopping on, and I will chat with you later. Looking forward to this Monday night tradition with you. So